Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Mon Bazou, I've filmed Sons of the Forest today, and I'm really happy to say it all went all right. No freezing on OBS. So yeah, I'm in a good mood because I do always worry about that. So I was having a think about the maple syrup thing, and I think what I'm going to do is stop doing maple syrup. So this week, I'm not handing any in. And then on Sunday, if I get a payment again, like, you know, Saturday night, Sunday morning, if I get a payment again, there is some kind of issue. So I've verified the integrity of the files, and it didn't find any problems. I don't use any mods, and I pressed the wrong button. I didn't even realise that there was a map. But, what was I going to do? Yeah, I don't use any mods and I don't use any cheats. So, yeah, there's possibly a glitch with my game that's making us get maple syrup payment when I shouldn't. So, yeah, is it on here? Yeah, so I'm not going to make any more or take any more up there. Anyway, so yeah, that's that explained. But yeah, I haven't done anything to make it mess up. But I am sorry if it's been inaccurate. I've only just realised. Right, so this is all growing nicely, and I can't remember the exact amounts, but Soup Wizard has got a hell of a lot more cheese curds than me, so I think it's 3,500 in there. So the cap is definitely not anywhere near where we are, and also 300 something lids in the canning machine. Right, so it's Monday, 3:15. I've left it too late. Okay, so in today's episode, what we're going to do is do some racing. So we haven't done racing on here for ages. I don't think I've checked it since the update. I may have done, but yeah, we'll get on to that. Right, where are your treats, Leo? Oh no, is he out of treats? Have I got some in the boot? Nope, bugger it. Leo, we'll get you some, mate, when we go up to do the race. So what I'm going to do is waste a little bit of time, and yeah, so I'll pick that up, but I'm actually just going to go on here. And this noise in the background, it might be the one that I've got on my start screen, but I actually got it off the Stream Deck library thing, so it's just a free thing that's not copyrighted. So it might be exactly the same, but yeah, I haven't copied it off of this game, if anyone's wondering. Okay, so it's still too early. Let's pop some of this in there. And was there anything else I needed to say? Yeah, also, there's going to be a little bit of a change on the channel. So it's an addition rather than changing anything here. So what I'm planning on doing in the future is trying to do 2 or 3 indie games per week, alongside everything that I do now. The farming thing is probably going to come to an end. So legitimate login wasn't very successful at all, and the farming isn't that successful either. So I think that's just going to be a game that I play on my own or whatever. Right, let's go up and try and do a race. But yeah, I'll be playing these like unknown titles, and yeah, a lot of them will be kind of horror games and like jump scary things. But yeah, if you... oh, bugger it. Back in just a moment. Sorry about that. The steering wheel had unconfigured itself. Yeah, so with the indie games I'm playing, if you're not interested in them, honestly, don't worry about watching them. So if that's not your thing, then that's absolutely fine. So yeah, you don't have to feel like you have to watch every video that I make. And it would actually do me a favour if you only watch the ones that you like, because then I know what the what videos are kind of worth making. Right. I did leave it a little bit too late tonight to do the races, but we'll be able to get one done at least. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that. There's probably about 7,000 obstacles. Right. Who's taking me on tonight? I'm not going to bother trying to sell drugs, but I will quickly run around and say hello to everyone. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Talk to you in a second. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Right. And do you want a big pack? Okay, one more. No. Idiots. Right. Yep, I'll give you a race. Go for it. Okay, handbrake's off. I can't remember where it said. Good sawmill. Okay. Right, back for some more. Actually, I don't think we're quite gonna have time. Right, don't mess this up, Johnny. Just get it done. Right, quick. Yep. Come on. Oh. So I just lost 200 because yeah, he beamed out. Oh, my door wasn't shut properly. What a fool. Right. I don't think I'll need to do it yet, but let's just have a little look-see and see whether there's any bills to pay. Good. Yeah, I do like the look of it. Where he's changed the grille so that it doesn't get yeah, you know what. It does actually look a little bit Skoda, doesn't it, the grille? I don't mind a Skoda. I've had two of them. A Rapid, which was a nice car, underpowered. I've had a Rapid diesel and a Skoda Fabia 1.9 diesel, and if you know, you know. Right, there's nothing there for us. Oh, dog treats. Right. So I'll drive in the wrong direction for 3 hours, and then I'll remember. But better late than never. Okay. Nice. Right, let's pop some of this in the back. Every so often there's a little bit of a frame rate drop, isn't there, Leo? Do you notice that as well? Right. Yeah, so I did buy a lot of stuff. 4 times like this. So that'll do for now. So we've still got a little bit of an emergency backup so that he doesn't starve. And let's get going. Yep. I do want to try something up here. It's alright, I'm not going in the water. Right. If I open that, get out there. Right, this is probably a really, really bad idea, and I'm probably going to end up in the soup. But if you don't try, you don't know, do you? Yeah, I'm not very good at drifting on this. But, yeah, hopefully that's woken a certain resident up. That's a very long house, isn't it? Like, that'd be quite dark in the middle. Right, away we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, lots of pots about. Oh. Yeah, the only thing I can think is maybe it's my ABS that's causing the handbrake to be crap, but obviously in real life that wouldn't happen, not on a kind of older car like this. Yeah, some cars with electric handbrakes, not all of them, for sure, but some cars with electric handbrakes, as a passenger, if something happens to the person driving, so I wouldn't try this on a car that, yeah, I didn't know for sure, but some cars, if something happens to the driver, you can press the electronic handbrake and it will bring the car to a controlled stop. So I know that that was a thing on the Renault Modus, and yeah, that's quite a good idea. Obviously you'd still have to steer it to a stop, but yeah. Right, let's have some poutine and some more maple syrup. Yeah, I really do hope that my game hasn't bugged out with the maple syrup, because I genuinely think all the money that we've got is, yeah, true, and we should have it. So I'd be quite disappointed if yeah, I've been scamming Eric for a while through something that's gone wrong. Right, let's sleep again. Yeah, I'm running out of things to do on this game. Good, so Francis just bought a pack, even though he's got nowhere to sit now. Alright, mate. And also, why haven't I got a tyre changing thing in here? I think I need to build up my reputation with some of these people, but I don't know who it is. Sunflower driver? Oh, right, okay, that's going to be one of the cars, isn't it? Yeah, because, well, I don't know. It's probably one of the car guys I need to build friendship up with. Okay. So, last time I tried this, it didn't end too well, but I think what I'm going to do is put some maple syrup in here. So, I'll yoink that one. Will it fit in there? I think it will. And then tonight... Oh. Yeah, that'll work. tonight I'll take this up to the event. Right. And then I'll be able to build the relationship up a little bit. And yeah, maybe get a tyre thing in our garage. Right, so we've got a little bit of coffee up at the petrol station. And we've got everything else about as well. Okay, I think I'm just going to drive up there and waste some time, if I'm honest. Right, so Leo, you're going to have to stay here, mate, but I will give you one of the treats that's conveniently fallen out there. Right, so let's give him the command. Yeah, frame rate drop. Oh, Leo. Right. Goodness sake. Nope. All going wrong. Oh, Leo. Right, you're going to have to stay here for the moment, mate. Nice. Right, so let's go up to town and just waste a little bit of time up there. And also I'll be able to sell them some basil as well. Some basil 40. Some of that was really good. Some of it was horrendous. Really showing my age now, aren't I? I grew up with that kind of thing though. 40 towers and yeah, only fools and horses, 1 foot in the grave. Oh, our lid's opening. Our frunk. Yeah, I know I've got a lot of time to waste, but I do have the console on me because for once I thought ahead. Right, I presume that's all shut. Oh, it's like a it's an air brake. This thing. See, just like an aeroplane. Right, it is a shame that you can't pop it back down though. Because that is a little bit troublesome, isn't it? Right, so let's pop back to where they're going to spawn in. And, yeah, I can just leave them things there, can't I? Right. Nice. Pop that there. And I don't think there's any over there at all. But I'll do that when they spawn in. Okay, let's have a look at the fuel on this. On this bad boy. And yeah, so I'm just going to waste some time until the fellas get here. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so they're just showing up. I know it's right at the end of the episode and I am really sorry about this. But yeah, what can I do? Alright, lads. Right, so I'll run this over here. Yeah, with while I was waiting, I didn't actually use the console. While I was waiting, I was thinking about like races kind of in this generation compared to racing my generation. And so when I was growing up, alright, sorry mate, when I was growing up, cars could be modified to be fairly quick, but nowadays it's just extreme, the power that you can get out of yeah, a relatively I'm not going to bother with races. I'm going to give them poutine, maple syrup instead. Yeah, but you couldn't do the kind of speeds that you can nowadays back then, because yeah, cars are just so powerful compared to it. And I've worked with kind of younger people fairly recently that are into this scene, and I do worry. So not that long ago, someone showed me a video of him in the passenger seat. Yeah, I don't think this is going to allow us to do it. So we've just wasted some more money, but that's absolutely fine. But yeah, he was in the passenger seat of an Audi S something. And yeah, really impressive car and everything. But he was filming going along quite a narrow road at over 100 miles an hour. And he's going to end up dead. Definitely. And so's his mate. So he wasn't driving, obviously. He was in the passenger seat. But yeah, it's just outrageous. I remember when I was working in security, I was working on this site, and it was a building site, and I just had to stop tools and stuff being nicked. But it was in a little village just on the outskirts, and it was a 30-mile-an-hour road outside, and I did used to do my job properly. I used to patrol and stop people from stealing, be a visible deterrent as well. And that was a bit of a trick, wasn't it? And yeah, I remember once I went out for a cigarette and I could hear this, what sounded like a motorbike coming. And I thought, well, he's going for it. Oh, let's put it in the garage. And yeah, all of a sudden, this bloody car came bombing along the road, and it must have been doing, like, honestly, without exaggerating, it must have been doing about 120 miles an hour. And yeah, just blasted past, and it was a 30 mile an hour, and it led into a kind of residential bit. But it went straight through. It just blasted through, and yeah, I heard it go, and I was standing there shaking my head thinking, you absolute idiot. Like, not only is it really loud, but it's really, really dangerous as well. And yep, so I heard screeching, and yeah, a few days later I found out it was a fatality because one of the residents told me. So yeah, I was probably the last person to see him go past. Not really impressive, is it? But yeah, the resident told me that he was in the car on his own. So I suppose that's something, isn't it? But yeah, my goodness. Like, if you want to do that kind of thing, go to racetracks. There's a lot of racetracks you can go and do a little bit of a lesson kind of thing, and then you can take your own car out on it. But yeah, nowadays you can get so much power out of a small engine, small modern engine, and it's just so dangerous, and relatively cheaply as well. Yeah, I think in the UK, well, I think across the world, when you pass your test, you should be limited to a certain capacity and a certain power to weight ratio for a few years, and also a certain size as well, because yeah, obviously when you pass your test in the UK, unless it's changed, you can instantly go out and buy a car that's 3.5 ton and massive, and there's just no need. And usually you find that when people buy these bigger cars, they feel a little bit safer, and yeah, there is a safety aspect, but it doesn't make you invincible. So yeah, I'd really like to see that until the age of about 21, limited to a car that's, yeah, not got a 200 mile an hour top speed and 0 to 60 in 3.5 milliseconds. Right, I'm going to cut this bit out, but we will be able to get a reference of how much is actually here, money-wise. So, I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I've just realised the time. Really sorry, everyone. So, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. So thank you for watching, everyone. Really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. Really sorry that it was so long. So cheers, everyone, and bye for now.